When we begin our journey on planet Earth, we are babies, not knowing what our true purpose in life is, not knowing where our next food would come from, but we only have two things in common. The first is to cry when we are hungry, the second is to sleep so that we grow. This journey from being babies to adolescents to adults to old age, and then passing on our life's teachings and passing on from this beautiful life that we lead, we become so engrossed in our day to day life and the naive things that we forget our true purpose. And this is what I'm here to speak about, the great purpose of our lives. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. When I embarked on my journey of life, and reaching to a certain point in life, I really didn't know what I was after. So I did what everyone was after, working through my grades, trying my academics, trying my hand at different things, working through music, reading as many books as possible, most of them being recommended by my fellow peers, trying different ways to acclimatize to this rough ride called life, finding my way through it, trying in my own unique way to do what everyone else was doing. But then slowly and steadily, I started to realize that this was doing nothing for me. And then I started to realize this could not have been the purpose for which I was born. And then I started to dig deeper. Is this all that human beings are born to do? To follow the road already traveled, to continue down that path that almost everyone has gone through? Maybe do those things slightly differently, but still do the same thing, and then come out on tops and say that, yeah, I have done better than my peers, but then I've done something that was already done before. It doesn't make sense anymore. I was top of my class. I was doing everything right. I was doing what my parents told me to. I was doing what my brothers told me to. I was doing everything right, and yet it did not feel complete. There was that purpose missing. We all have been fans of that movie called Lakshya, wherein Hrithik Roshan, the actor, goes through almost the entire 3 hours of that movie trying to find that same purpose. He does everything that life almost wanted him to do. He was born into a rich family. He was doing everything right. He was participating in these fairs. He had a love life. He had everything. But yet he was feeling incomplete because he did not have that true purpose in life. And finally, during that journey, when he actually found that true purpose, you saw what happened to him, a complete transformation. Not just transformation physically, but a complete transformation in his attitude, in his thought process, in his complete mentality. He acquired what we literally call beast mode. He went on to conquer the mountains. He went on to show true patriotism. He got his love back in his life. He acquired the love of his parents, which was missing for so long, just because he did not have the purpose in life. Everything happened like clockwork for him. And so I also tried to find that true purpose and slowly and steadily realized that your true purpose in life cannot be limited to just your own good deeds. Your true purpose in life just cannot be restricted to yourself. Gandhiji, whose birth anniversary we celebrate on this wonderful day, was born in a rich family. He too was doing almost everything by the book. He was doing everything right. He went to South Africa to practice his barristery. He was a great man, and he was doing exactly what every man of his age would do with that kind of a background. But he still wasn't happy doing what he was. He still had not found that true purpose in life. And in South Africa, when he went on that mission, when he went on that Satyagraha mission, he realized his true mission. His true purpose in life was something beyond himself. And from that moment on, he became completely devoid from his own personality. He did not care what he wore. He did not care where he slept. He did not care what riches or Benevolence was bestowed to him by anybody. He did not care about any of that. All he cared about was India, its people, and its independence. This became the purpose of his life. Was that purpose only limited to himself? Never. Was that purpose just about his near and dear ones? Never. The purpose was truly beyond himself. He could have lived the life he was already living. Just like Gautam Buddha was born into a rich family, he was literally a king, a prince. He could have lived life like anything. He could have enjoyed everything just like every other person would have done in his life, but he chose the different way. And so I too decided that I would not limit life to what I am doing right now. I would choose my life to mentor, to ensure that somebody else, at least one person apart from me, gets to learn something out of my life journey, goes forward, and inculcates that life journey to make his or her life better. I might not be able to help a million people along the way, though that is a dream. But even if I manage to help one person achieve his or her life goals on one particular day, I keep doing the small things consistently, right? I might achieve my true life purpose. Do I really know my life purpose as of yet? Not really. But I hope in this journey of life that somewhere somebody makes me realize that purpose, just like Gandhiji or Gautam Buddha. Somewhere down the line, I realize the purpose is not about me. The purpose is not about my near and dear ones. The purpose is much beyond that. But the thing that I can really do right now is to live my life according to the ideals that have been laid down by my parents, by my near and dear ones, to ensure that they lead a happy and healthy life, to ensure that I lead a happy and healthy life, and in the process, ensure that I am able to be healthy enough to help other people out there, that I'm able to be proficient enough to acquire the skills that one day would lead me to my true purpose of helping others. So, my dear friends, I am on the search for that true mission. I hope to fulfill it one day. I invite you all to search for that great purpose. Back to the Toastmaster today.